whole box of random new Mathews accessories? Stick around to the end to find out what I'm going to do with all these things. Hello and welcome back to the YouTube channel. MFJJ here in my man cave, just having a little conversation between me and you guys on the new Mathews accessories that they've come out with. The biggest one is the Bridgelock stabilizer system. And what this is a machined aluminum stabilizer that is incredibly light on the back end with all the mass weight on the front end. So if you were to take this stabilizer and compare it to last year's Mathews stabilizer, they have a big aluminum sleeve over the back end of the carbon, and it's not going to be quite as front heavy. Why does that matter, you ask? Well, the more front weight you feel, the steadier your bow feels out there, and the less mass weight you have to add to it to make it feel that way. This has a completely different weight system as well from what they've made in the past. You can look at it kind of relatively closely there. They're like bridged into each other, and how you take it off, this is very unique. There's one big set screw in the front, loosen it, head comes off, and each individual weight comes off. So they're actually like pressure fit into each other. There's no thread between them. Comes off just like that, right? And you can stack up to, I want to say they said 14 of these together. It's my first time taking it apart, so there might be some trick to it that I'm not. Oh, there's a little bit of an indent in there. Got it. So each one of these actually moves a little bit. So you can guess just by looking at it that these weights are probably a bit more expensive than your average weight because it's not just a weight, it's actually got a push button system in it. So each one of these weights is $20, just so you know, $19.95. So not cheap by any means, but you get what you pay for in this world. And this fella over the front. Did I not get that out enough? I just have to push in on it a little bit, it looks like. Yeah. Come on. Get in there. There you go. So yeah, like I said, you can stack up to 14 of those weights on there, and I'm assuming those are an ounce apiece. Unfortunately, I don't have any exact physical weight spec measurements to take against this, just for your knowledge. But they did machine indents in left and right side on here, so when you put it into the riser itself, this goes directly into the riser. This knob comes with each bow, and it's got a little indent to where you can kind of move it back and forth, and you'll feel where it hits the bump. Oop, hold on. There we go. And then you'll have like another 4 rotations to tighten it up. And then when it's snug in there, you have this whole point of contact. So it's like stupid rigid. If you grab your front stabilizer and try to flex it, you can feel it moving. This does not flex. And due to this design, they claim this is a 35% reduction in felt vibration on a stabilizer, which is pretty darn impressive. And you can't make this without making a back bar option. They make these in 8-inch, 10-inch, and 12-inch. 12-inch will not be available till January, I'm told. So if you want one of these right away, you're only going to get an 8-inch or a 10-inch. But this is the new Mathews V-bar bracket for the same connection. And it works in the same fashion where you just loosen her up, run into an indent. And the other cool thing you can do with this for when you're putting it in your case, so you can slide it all the way forward, and you can slide this one all the way forward, and you don't got to take your stabilizer off to get it in your case because it still fits within the parameter of the bow, which is really neat. Now, I hate to tell you this, but here's the bad news. These are, let me triple check my numbers here. An 8-inch is going to be $250, a 10-inch is going to be $260, and a 12-inch is going to be $270. And this V-bar bracket, there's not a lot of thread on this, by the way, so when you go to back it out, it's going to want to fall out. So you got to remember to put it back in just a little bit. This V-bar bracket is $199. So I'm going to say these are expensive, but I can guarantee this is going to be the least vibration thing you can put on this bow. So if you're not afraid to spend the money, I think you're going to be well happy with it. So that is the front bar, rear bar, and V-bar bracket accessories for this new Phase 4 lineup. Now, they are also doing a stay-afield system for the Phase 4 bows. That continues on, so you can get them in a 33 or a 29, nothing too snazzy. Said those weights are going to be $19.95 a piece, so it's a ton. But the other thing that they added, which might not be significant to anybody, but they added 3 colors to their rubber dampener lineup. So let me see if I can find the 3. Is that white, gray, and brown? Or hang on. There we go. So it looks like these are blank, so I don't know the terminology they're going to give them, but that looks like a green, that looks like a gray, and that looks like a tan. It looks like they're going to add those to the entire rubber lineup, and to me, I actually am really happy about this because these are more relevant things that I would ever put in my bow, because these are more hunting friendly options. So nothing to get too super excited about. I want to say these are 15, 20 bucks a set, and when they're available, they'll be up on the website if you want to add them to any order that you put on. And in the new accessory stuff, that kind of looks like it. What is this? Oh, they'll have the quiver insert sleeve options as well in those colors. Looks like they added 4. There might be a white. Yeah, looks like they brought white back. So that was always a popular one. Don't know why they took that one away, but hey. And to be honest, that's about it. Nothing too snazzy on there, but you know, some new color stuff. However, this stabilizer system is wildly awesome, and if this video gets 30,000 views, we will give away a full setup to the most creative comment down below on YouTube for this full system to one person. So like it, share it, subscribe, follow along. Maybe you'll get this system for your new bow. But thanks for checking us out. Appreciate all the time, guys. Comment on the new studio and let me know what you think.